Legend of the Veil, the highest legendary voyage to date. I'll show you all types of maps you can get, your requirements to start one, and the most important things to avoid, so you won't lose it to others and make it most time efficient. Phuzzy here, sit back, relax, and enjoy. First, you do not require any Athena ranking to start this voyage. All you need to do is be a pirate legend, so you can purchase it from the pirate lord in the legendary hideout. Even if you are not a pirate legend, you can still enjoy this adventure and gain Athena ranking if you have a pirate legend in your crew. Additionally, all Legend of the Veil routes can achieve a level 5 Athena emissary flag, so make sure to raise that flag in the beginning, so you can acquire the emissary quest as a bonus upon completion. Your goal is to acquire 3 Veilstones and place them in the mask that the Pirate Lord gave you upon activation. It consists of 3 chapters, with the third always the same grand finale. The giant tornado also has a flying rat named Jimmy. Make sure to say hi when you get there. The first 2 chapters are where things are different, but each ends with a Veilstone in hand and must also be completed with a limited time, so you won't lose the voyage. We learned that the hard way.
Are you kidding? What happened?
More about it later. The first 2 chapters can start in 3 different ways. Shipwreck Graveyard, a fleet of several sunken galleons that you must search and discover the key to the captain's quarters containing the Veilstone. The location of the graveyard will be shown in the quest book. Usually, a ship log in one of the sunken ships will tell you where to find the key, but it can be quickly done without that while searching through the furniture. Most importantly, you do not have to worry much about oxygen, since each ship has tiny bubbles that replenish your breath. Like shrines, make sure to keep an eye on the horizon before diving down. Haunted Islands. Belle always gives you a quest on the same island she is on. You will get a lantern that can reveal ancient braziers that you need to light. When all the beacons on the island are lit, the final one will appear, where you will meet the ancient priest. However, Flameheart's army will try to stop you from retrieving the stone. But upon defeating them, in addition to the Soul Flame Captain that will drop several Athena items, you will acquire the Veilstone from the ancient priest and complete the chapter when the stone is placed. Sudds, which is the most challenging, can give you 3 different routes. All require experience and knowledge in the game that will test your journey to legend and lead you to a chest containing items and a Veilstone, similar to the chest in the Shipwreck Graveyard. Number 1. Zoomed Maps. A great close-up of a map that you have to identify it and dig out a chest in an X marks a spot. You'll need an excellent memory to know which island that is. 2. Lying Maps. A top-down map that will send you to an island where all the drawings are similar to the actual one, except one that is different. In front of it you can dig and retrieve the chest. In our example here, this is Snake Island. All drawings were identical, except this feather. It did not belong on Snake Island. It was a chalice instead, and that's where the chest was. 3. Pictorial Maps. 2 pages. The left one shows known landmarks of a specific island. These will identify which island you should head towards. And on the right, there will be a random view from that island. The picture marks the location of the Veilstone. As it says, below the gem, the Veilstone sleeps. And that's where you should dig. Now that you have 2 Veilstones, we are in the final one. There are a few things to keep in mind to make sure you get this done. Do not lose it to others and keep your ship safe. But before that, when voting for the Voyage by Sanctuary Outpost at the very beginning, it gave us a nearby island. In our situation, it was Crescent Isle, which is great. So with that, Sudds sent us to Lone Cove. Now that is a problem. These quests tend to choose nearby islands. So we were sent towards All Faithful Isle after completing that. Every pirate's nightmare. So make sure you do not place the Veilstone or vote for the voyage unless you are in the far west of the map. Preferably in the middle west. This way you can stay on the brighter side of the world, facing smaller islands at closer distances. The left central part of Shores of Plenty is far from anything towards the center of the map. Unlike the north and south, this will mostly keep you in the same region. Before, when we voted for it in the wilds, our Shipwreck Graveyard spawned close to an active volcano in Devil's Roar, which slowed down our progress. But of course, if you like Devil's Roar adventures, then feel free to vote for this on the east side of the map. All chapters in Legend of the Veil also have a timer. We learned that the hard way when we were on stream checking the timeline. We got to the Shipwreck Graveyard quest around 2 hours and 57 minutes in, but then got busy with other ships and our Athena emissary quests. At 4 hours and 57 minutes, we lost the Veilstone and the whole voyage.
Are you kidding?
What happened?
We lost the voyage.
2 hours is more than enough for each chapter. Just make sure you do not get sidetracked like us. And now for the fortress battles. There's something to keep an eye on. You will face 3 sea forts similar to the ones introduced a while back. These protect the main fortress, so they have to be destroyed. Each requires 5 cannonball hits to deactivate and destroy. Do not worry about the ghost ships. As mentioned in the quest book, they are just a distraction, but they can still be used for supplies. Once the tornado is over and Jimmy is free, the main fortress contains several areas that you need to destroy with cannonballs. This fortress scales with ship size. Based on experience, it was much more powerful and aimbot than a smaller ship on a sloop. It felt like a vacation, however on a brigantine, it was on another level. Most importantly, leave the front gate of the main fortress until the end, and do not destroy it, as right front of it is where the final Athena treasure will spawn when all sections are destroyed. If the wall is destroyed, someone could be hiding behind it to steal it. Several times players asked me on stream. I completed the fort, but there was no chest of legends. It's because someone boarded it without you knowing, hid behind the wall until you left or evacuated with a robot. Even though they can hide in higher areas of the fortress, seeing the treasure spawn in front of you is the best way to ensure safekeeping. Subscribe for more Sea of Thieves content. Have a good day.